Students and faculty at Okanagan College celebrated International Women's Day on Tuesday, marking the achievements of women and spreading awareness of the future challenges women face. The college's student union rode on hand giving out cupcakes and t-shirts and hosting women-themed trivia. The organizers of the event look to keep things fun and lighthearted, while spreading awareness about the important issues women still face.
We just try and make it fun. We have these t-shirts we hand out, do some women's trivia. It's not so much to highlight like really divisive issues in, for instance, third wave, first world feminism, like pay gaps and stuff like that. It's more just like, hey, women didn't used to be able to vote, now they can. Some places they still can't. That's a problem. There are a lot of countries where women just don't have really fundamental human rights. So again, that's why this day in particular is about drawing attention to those things more than the first world, sometimes highly controversial feminist issues. Sometimes people come up and they'll do a disclaimer. They'll be like I'm not a feminist, but I support this. And because, it's the word itself has taken on so many, it's such a loaded word now. So this is just kind of taking it back to its roots.
International Women's Day is held around the world and is a statutory holiday in some countries. The day meant different things to different people, but similar themes rang true amongst many who came by.
It kind of just empowers women to feel free or speak freely about what they feel and express themselves, and realize that you can kind of talk about anything and not be judged by other women in this environment.
It's for women to have a voice. Things that are concerns for women, for anybody, because women aren't just by themselves. It's also for their children, for the men in their lives, for the women in their lives, for whatever.
It's a happy day, I feel. It's like a good reminder of like all the work that is left to do for gender equality, like education of like the 62 million girls that don't have access to education, and like addressing rape culture and talking about like pay equality, and just I don't know, the list is kind of endless.
I guess it just means acknowledging women and everything that they do, and appreciating women around you.
Creating a unified front for the issues that are specific to women, and know that there are support systems and groups out there that we can connect. There's power in the numbers.
I guess Women's Day is just a great avenue to advocate for women and give them a voice, and I'd like to think that it's also just a good avenue to love on women where they're at and what they're going through.
I think it's a really great opportunity to talk about a lot of issues, and it creates a platform for these issues that are still prevalent. And we have made a lot of strides in women's equality, but there's still a long way to go.
And women's issues don't just affect women.
I think there still is a little bit of inequality, even though we kind of pretend there's none. We kind of pretend that equality is fully it's totally equal and everything, but in some ways it isn't.
These are concerns. These are concerns shouldn't just be for women, but for everyone. I mean, we're all humanity together, right?
For Castanet News, I'm Nich Johansen.